was my first time using makeup brushes. Generally I found it good. I just mentioned some of the pros and cons, I think, and of course I'm going to keep using them. And but I'm definitely going to keep using my finger for foundation. Try to use that different foundation brush. My first kind of talk through makeup video, it just so happens both of my babes are sleeping and I have some quiet time. And I've been waiting a long time for my makeup brushes to come in. You'll notice that a lot in my videos I don't really use makeup brushes because, sorry, it's rattling, because the few makeup brushes that I had, we used them for painting the edges and the corners and like house painting. So I can't use those anymore, obviously, and the only one I have is kind of like a sharp, thin one that I was using for just doing the under eye shadowing. And the other ones that I were using were like those little sponges, you know, like the first kind of brushes, little sponges like this. This is what I was kind of using, but they're just like, they're not really good quality and they go bad very fast, and it's very hard to clean them because then the top comes out of them. And anyways, this is an old idea and I still had them, so that's the only thing that I would use. But I actually never use brushes. I mean, I've had those few brushes, this came with a makeup kit or something, but I've never actually used brushes. And the reason why is because I just find it so easy to use my fingers, and I've really gotten pretty good at using my fingers, and I feel like using your fingers are the best for applying makeup. Although I've never used brushes before, I don't really know if I'm going to be good at it or if it's going to make such a big difference in the way the makeup looks. I bet it does. I bet it does for a lot of people. But for me, I've always used my fingers and I've gotten used to doing that. The makeup brushes that I got was this kind of package, and it says Urban Decay Naked 3. And you have an option of getting these with a little case. I can't remember whether I got mine with a case or not because it was like 3 months ago that I've been waiting for them. I think the limit was 60 days until they arrive, and it's been, I think it's been more than that. And the reason why I got these is because they are so much cheaper on this website, on Aliexpress. I got them for, I think it was like $3 or $4 or something, so it was really cheap, and they like very beautiful brushes. I think there's 12 of them, so they all come in this kind of like packaging. I mean, they're so beautiful, and I'm really excited to be giving them a try. So they all say Urban Decay Naked 3. So I think this was for the Naked 3 palette. I will leave the link below of where I got them on Ali. And yeah, like I said, I got them for $3 or $4, and they seem very nice quality. And I'm really excited to give them a try and actually get makeup looking the way it's supposed to be looking. And I hope I'm kind of good at doing the makeup with the brushes, and I hope I don't suck. So and I'm gonna be using just kind of like basic browns for the eyes. I don't want to do anything too bold as it is my first time trying brushes out. I'm also going to be using this palette here. So it has some very nice kind of browns and a few shimmers and then transition colors and all that. And I also got this on Ali. I think this is supposed to be a replica for Urban Decay because it kind of sounds like it is like You Can Be that kind of sounds like Urban Decay, but I'm not sure if this is actually a company within itself or they're just trying to do a replica of some Urban Decay palette. I tried to find it, whether it was, I couldn't find it. If anybody knows whether this actually came from Urban Decay or what company this is a replica of, because I only paid a few dollars for this as well, and I will put the link down below if you're actually interested in this palette. Just start off using a kind of foundation that I've always had and I've never really used, because the last time I used this I came out in kind of like a rash or something and I didn't really like it. Even though it is Physicians Formula, it's a mineral foundation. I'm gonna try it again. 3. Oh, let's get it out. I have these 3 brushes. Are these? I'm thinking this is gonna be, because it's like thinner and these are kind of thicker. I'm gonna use this one for the foundation. I'm not really sure, but oh, it's so hard not to use my finger. I really want to. Okay, I'm not using my finger, I'm just spreading it out. I can already tell how much I miss my finger because it could be the formula. Oh yeah, this is definitely not working. Maybe it's not the right brush. Okay, I did this side with this brush. Okay, I'm gonna do this side with my finger, and our fingers are like our own little sponges. A lot of product went into this brush, I think. I think I'm kind of liking this formula again because I really prefer like full coverage. I'm kind of cheating. I'm sorry. I can't help it. This takes the product in too much. It's kind of like streaky. Is that how it's supposed to be? Foundation is kind of creasing already in the eye area. Okay, so I'm kind of holding it like this, and I don't really think this is a foundation brush. Maybe the bigger one is a foundation brush. Don't you hate it when you get that little like mustache shadow from the foundation? It's like, oh, irritating. I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Foundation as kind of my concealer because I don't have one. So I'm gonna use this one. It's like very nice texture. Although by itself, it doesn't, it kind of just like lays on the skin. It just lays on the skin, and I think that's where the blur part comes in. So I don't really like the foundation that much, and it's like never soaking into the skin, it's just laying on the skin. And it doesn't really give that good of a coverage either. And I'm gonna put a little bit of this foundation in here. So, and another thing, so I don't get that kind of shadow above my lip from Z Hairs. I feel like I have a lot of foundation on. Like I'm going to a theater as an actor. Mascara. If anybody gets that, that's from Play. I think this brush here is kind of like a transition brush. And for transition color, what do you think, guys? Which one do you think would be a good transition color? Maybe this one? Alright, let's try it. Picking up. Here we go. Nice. Oops. Oops. I should have probably put one of those tapes. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I just gotta like swirl it around, I think. It's just that I think maybe I should probably use a tape next time. It's much harder. I don't know if it's still right-handed, but it's like harder on this eye. I really like it. I feel like I could just wear one color. Whereas before with my finger, I would probably layer my colors. Like I would have one layer of kind of a base color, and then I would have a different kind of half layer, and then the ending I would have a different color too. Whereas with the brushes, I feel like I could just go with one shadow like this and it'll be okay. Except it's just layering is the process, or it's like the issue with the brushes. Just gotta keep layering, and to get like your finger kind of like going circles is a little difficult. I'm not gonna say it's not, because I think it'll just come with practice. I feel like I want to take a bold color somewhere, put a bold color somewhere, but I don't know where. Oh, I guess maybe I can use this one for bold, but that's not really that. It's bold, but it's not bold. Okay, I have this flat one like this, and I'm thinking of this rose gold kind of color. That's what I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood to help you, dude. Okay, let's do this. Not passing the crease. Maybe like the first 2/3 of the eyelid. Really liking brushes now. Definitely. I don't think you could do this with your eye. You can be close, but look at the pigmentation you can have with it. Like you could just layer on the pigmentation. I love this rose gold color. I feel like I just want to keep going with it, but so shiny. I think with brushes it takes longer. The finger doesn't take this long at all, but you don't have the precision, the same precision. I'm gonna take that first brush. I really like shimmers, so I'm gonna go ahead with this color. Even though I don't have a tape, I'm gonna try to keep it in here. It feels really funny on the eyeball. Ah! My eyeball's running around everywhere. Okay, so I'm trying to put it into the socket. Ow. Ow. Ow, because it's not working. And look at all that fallout. Oh, my eyeball is like great. Look at this. Ow. The only thing I think is that it takes a lot longer to do makeup with brushes. Yeah, probably if I keep doing it, you know, it's gonna get easier and easier. I'm gonna use my little makeup blankie. Let's see if it works. Oh boy. Oh boy. Take this again and just go over everything. Although I kind of liking the way my freckles are coming out, and maybe I should just leave it like that. Although you can see my bags under my eyes. Okay, just a little. And keep my freckles popping out to say I'm gonna use this kind of brush. And I'm definitely not dating that one again, but I'm gonna take maybe like this kind of brown. I have this tiny little one, and I'm going to take a very light, probably this one. Could cover up my mistakes. Is it coming off or what? Oh, can't really see anything. And use this kind of shimmery color. This one is coming off a lot too. Wow. That's the thing. When you have fingers, it doesn't really flake off that much. Like, okay, here, I'll do one side. And okay, that's with this one. And then I use my finger, you know, because you're pressing down on it, you don't have that fallout. And I actually like it more because look at how bold that one is, and that one is just understated. I like bold. I prefer this one. Let's fix this one. Just in secret, you know, just a little cheating. Doesn't hurt anybody. Why don't we take some of this glitter? Wow, this one has such bad fallout. It's like so glittery. I guess you really have to use some kind of setting spray. For the reason that brushes actually waste a lot of product. I mean, for some people that might not really matter. I mean, I don't really care that much either, but it's just a fact that they waste a lot of product. Like, look at how much product comes off. I know maybe that's just this makeup, this shadows, maybe that's just that. It could be, but still, not everybody can afford like the higher end makeup brands or just other palettes. Like I said, this palette was only a few dollars, and there's some pretty nice colors. Yes, you have some fallout, but you know, you can do a lot with it if you're just a little bit patient. And do my eyebrows, I have this kind of, it's called Mother Home. Also, I got this on Ali. It was only a few dollars, and it's pressed powder. It comes in a little one like this, and I actually really like it. So I'm just gonna use this black. The fallout is not that bad as the other palette. So Anastasia a pomade for the eyebrows, and I haven't gotten that one in, you know, it's been a while now, but the thing about it is I still prefer Ali, even though I had to wait such a long time. It sucks that I had to wait such a long time to get this stuff, but they're so cheap, right? Like so inexpensive. And you can actually get brand things that cost like maybe 15 bucks. You can actually get them for a few dollars. And to me, that's worth the wait. You know, I can wait a while. Bonus wise, if it goes beyond like the allocated time that they give you that it's gonna reach you, say the most time is 60 days. Usually it's like 40 to 60 days, and that's free shipping. That's because of free shipping, and it comes all the way from China, so that's a long ways. So it takes about, sometimes it comes within 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you know, sometimes it arrives early, but sometimes it doesn't. So you actually can file a claim after the amount of time that say 60 days it hasn't come yet, they said that it would come within 60 days, you can file a claim and get reimbursed for your product. They'll give you back the money, and then maybe like a couple weeks after, or 1 week after, or a few days after, the product actually arrives. So you got the product for free, even though you had to wait, right? It's just kind of a bonus, I guess. It doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it happens. It's always more difficult doing this eyebrow because I have a scar like right at the end, right on my eyebrow, so of course hair doesn't grow on the scar. I will leave the link for this down below too if you're interested. I actually have another color, lighter blonder shades, gray and then kind of blonde, and then this is like for brunettes and then for dark haired. Sun Club shimmer bronzing powder, lighter skin in 30 Sunloved. I just really like this product. I have the other product here, the contour, their highlighter and then your bronzer. This bronzer goes on like in patches and it doesn't blend well, but this just blends so well and looks so natural. And by the end, by the way, Essence is such a great brand. You can get them at the drugstore and they're probably one of the cheapest makeup brands out there, and they are just beautiful. I mean, I love them. I have a lot of Essence products. I should probably make like an only Essence makeup tutorial. And like there used to be a girl here, you can still kind of see her outline with the wind waves, whatever. It's beautiful. So we'll see how this brush, it's like you can build this product up and it just really looks natural, I think. And it gives like a kind of glow and shimmer. And I'm taking my mascara because I really don't like putting up false lashes. I've been using something for my eyelashes to make them grow. But I don't use it every day. Sometimes I forget, you know. And it's actually working really well, I think, to make my eyelashes. I can see a difference. I've only used them for a few weeks. Like I said, I maybe use them like twice or 3 times a week. This one here, I'm going to use the contour. Or the highlighter. Not the contour, the highlighter. The highlighter is okay. Contour is... Can you see it? Okay, yeah, you can see. Make my nose shiny like Rudolph's. A little bit on my bridge, because you can't have enough highlight. I like putting, like going like this with my finger and going around kind of the edge of the lip. I just think it looks really pretty that when you actually put lipstick on. Some blush. This is from also Essence. Just a little bit. Oh, this is not a blush brush. I don't know. Oh, this is probably a foundation brush. I think so. Oh. Oh well, now I know. It doesn't actually work. Yeah, this is foundation brush. It's so flat. Why'd you guys tell me then? The color I'm using is Santa Monica, I think. And it looks like just like a beige like this. And it's from Bonne Bell lip color. Okay. Because today's a neutral kind of day. Oops. So yeah, that was my first time using makeup brushes. Generally I found it good. I just mentioned some of the pros and cons, I think, and of course I'm going to keep using them. And but I'm definitely going to keep using my finger for foundation. Try to use that different foundation brush. And thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe if you haven't already, and tell me what was your experience like with brushes, like using makeup brushes for the first time. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you go from using your finger like I did? So yeah, let me know, and I hope you guys have a good day and see you next time.